Hi everybody, this is Steve, and welcome to Neo Scavenger. Now this is a zombie apocalypse, a scavenger survival kind of a game. Played this a little bit, uh, but I haven't gotten too far, haven't done too much. Just know what I like to start with, and a few things to do to survive. So let's see here. I always like going with strong. Let's see here. That's the main thing I like to get, and then I kind of vary each time, but I have 9 more points to spend. Excuse me. Let's go with, like Eagle Eye. Electrician can be useful. Tracking can be useful. Let's go with Athletic and Metabolism. Yeah, that works for me. Confirm. Okay, so I'm not going to read the text. If you want to know what those say, I'm just going to speed read. Most of these beginning ones I'm familiar with, so I don't see much point in reading them. Saying that, you know what, actually, I think I will read through these. I think it's definitely going to be a big part of the game, and kind of dumb if I don't, if that makes sense. Alright. You wake up disoriented, slumped over the base of an empty cryosleep pod, still damp from cryofluid. The thick dust from the floor clings to your skin, leaving a clean spot on the ground, where a large O5 is painted. Across the room, there is an open door to the hallway, and a broken window leading outside. Just as you gather your wits, an unearthly scream erupts from the hall beyond the doorway. Something is coming. Fast. Alright, so now, with my different abilities, the ones that could potentially apply to the situation, I get to choose to make a response with one of them. So like I can try to jump out the window, I can try to rig the door to stay shut, I can dive through the window, so it's kind of like that, but higher chance of succeeding basically because I have the athletic ability, or I can prepare to fight it using strong. Now from times that I've played before in the past, I've kind of decided that strong fighting it may not make sense at first. Oh, 1 second. Excuse me. Woo! Anyways, may not make sense to prepare to fight something that I don't know, but it's one of the better options in my opinion. Alright, so confirm. You still your nerves and decide to take this thing down, whatever it is. As you assume a defensive stance, it bursts into the room. The beast stands on its hind legs like a man, but has the appearance of a ragged, predatory dog. It looks right at you, shrieks and lunges. It connects with a force that jars you both, and the dogman actually has to step back to keep its balance. Taking advantage of his distraction, you knock him to the ground and grab his throat. His claws tear into your flesh as you crush his windpipe with every ounce of strength you have. Moments later, he stops moving. You realize it cost you some nasty wounds, but at least you're alive. So, here's the summary of what's happened. My lower left leg was slashed and my right arm was pelted. Okay. With the rush of adrenaline fading, you turn your attention back to the strange room. You should probably finish up here, in case there are more of those things. Okay, so now there's some items. So I want to, I'm going to put these in my hands, these shards. I can use them to defend myself. Okay, this dogman corpse I can actually do something with here in a moment, just not right now. Alright, so close that. Confirm. Okay, so now I can, let's see, you're standing in a cryostasis room, though it looks like you might have been the only survivor. So, all the other pods. Okay, confirm. You check the console for any patient info. and come across 3 records. Okay, so we know he was in tank number 5, or at least was laying on the ground in front of tank number 5, which is Philip Kindred, so that's most likely him. Tank 1 was an Anton Blubber, tank 6 was a Lloyd Blank Check, and then other information about him, though number 5 is missing most of his information. Alright, tracking the dust on the ground makes it easy for your trained eye to pick out one set of tracks in particular. They seem to belong to a humanoid dragging something, probably a mantle or cloak. It was here fairly recently, probably in the past 24 hours. It entered through the doorway, walked to your stasis tank, went to the control console, and then left. You'd bet good money that it wasn't the dogman you just faced. And you can actually kind of see that, and I think that's pretty cool. It walks over the console and then leaves. Alright, confirm. Okay, so that's all I can do for now, so I'm going to climb out the window. You decide to go outside and see if you can figure out where you are. Avoiding the broken glass, you step onto the sill and outside, rustling some plants that have grown wild in the area. It's cool outside and damp, probably morning. The distant report of a gun catches your attention. You cock your head, listening, but it's over as quickly as it started. Obviously, you're not alone out here, though that doesn't necessarily comfort you. Confirm. Excuse me. You are in the parking lot of Geig's cryo facility, but everything looks disused and in disrepair. Plants have pushed their way through the pavement and over the facility. Worst of all, nothing looks familiar. You don't remember this place, or even who you are. Your frustration mounts, but you catch it and put it in check. Might as well take a look around. Alright, so now this is just some information about how to play the game. I already am familiar with these, so I'm not even going to bother to read it. But if you want to know why I'm doing some of the stuff I'm doing, I'll try to make comments, or you can pause and just read what all this is saying. Alright, now I'm actually going to do this crafting screen, because see now with the things that are available here, I can do this, put stuff there, put these shards here. Oh! I've goofed. Was it tracking? I needed trapping. Oh, I've goofed. Oh well, I'm gonna keep going, but I've completely goofed here. If I had done trapping, I could have turned the Dogman corpse into like a coat, and which would have kept me warm. Yeah, the outdoor temperature, and if I'm right now I'm comfortable, because but I am getting colder, in all this. But dang it! Oh, I goofed. I goofed. Yeah, none of this is gonna. I don't think any of this is gonna make a difference. I can make a shiv, though I don't want to be naked. Dirty rags, handful of string. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. If I ever lose this, I'm in trouble, because something bad happens. Yeah, none of these. Oops. None of these are going to help me make that coat. Ah! Can't believe I forgot that I needed trapping. Alright, let's go back to the map. This is, means I'm familiar with playing that way, so I'm just saying my odds of survival have gone down. Alright, I'm going to scavenge though. Yes. I get it. Okay, so I'm going to scavenge there, confirm, use Eagle Eye to increase, I mean loot's already full. If that wasn't pretty much all the way to max, Eagle Eye would increase the amount of loot I get. Confirm. You found something. Okay, now I can go to the item screen here, and I found this, which is way better than multi-tool. Oops. It's way better than the shards. There we go. Okay, let's move on. I spent too much time there. As you approach the town, there is no sign of activity. Buildings stand in ruin. Vehicles are overturned and blackened with fire. Explosion marks radiate outward from walls and pavement. In the distance, strange-looking creatures circle in the sky like monstrous, leathery vultures. The world has drastically changed from what you knew. Some sort of cataclysm has befallen Earth, returning mankind to the Dark Ages, and along with it, your hopes of finding a warm meal and some answers. You decide to look around and scavenge what you can from the ruins. Confirm. Alright, we'll do some more scavenging here. We'll look in this abandoned house. The suburbs were hit hard in the collapse, with masses of people fleeing urban centers in search of supplies and supernatural threats encroaching from the wilds. The suburbs became the front lines in a war for survival. Still, houses like these are so numerous that some have been entirely missed by scavengers, and they tend to be less likely to fall over than the bigger buildings in urban centers. Alright, so very little loot, high safety, but low sneak. I'll use strong, which increases safety and loot, but drops my sneak. I'm not too worried about sneaking right now. Alright, stumbled into a patch of black mold. You were hoping to find a hidden treasure, but that old cupboard turned out to be a haven for toxic black mold. Ah, man. You're certain some was kicked up by your disturbance, but maybe you avoided inhaling too much. No useful items found this time. Your activity likely alerted nearby creatures. Great. Okay, well, I'm off to a great start, but hey, we'll keep scavenging, checking out these other places. Now, a mobile home. Like other suburban homes, mobile homes were on the front lines in a war between fleeing urban populations and supernatural hordes from the wilds. However, their smaller size often means there's less to be found in each. Alright. Strong. Oh, come on. I am having no luck right now. Alright, let's check this storage shed. Yep, storage sheds are mixed bags. Ostensibly, there should be some goods inside, but then again, anyone here before you would have known that and cleaned it out. Still, it's worth a shot. So, least likely out of all the stuff to find, but, of course, it's the one I actually find stuff in. Oh, first aid. Yes. Alright, take that. I'm gonna... Oh, it's empty, though. Ah. Well, I'm gonna put that inside it. Oh, disposable plastic bag. I can actually put that as a backpack. And then I'm gonna put a lighter there. See, the pot is actually something I'd really need, because once I can make a fire, I can sanitize water. Oh, come on. There we go. Put that in my offhand. Instead of you, I'm going to put actually this shiv. That's more damaging, but it can be used for other stuff than just defense. So I would prefer to hang on to them. I can use this for water, as well as additional storage containers. Ooh, a sharpened spear. Actually, I'm gonna bring this along with that. Come on, there we go. That will be the best weapon I can use right now. Cardboard box, they're good for better than the first aid kit there, as like something to carry things in, but they don't last long. So I'm not even gonna worry about it. Okay, so I've cleaned out everything there. So I'm gonna actually, no, I need to keep, oh, and turn. I would have rested and healed, but I actually need to find stuff to patch me up with. Okay, I have 2 more movements before I have to end turn again. Start with the abandoned house. Yeah, just same details. Alright, so now the lighter increases my safety and loot, but drops a sneak, just kind of like strong does. So the combination there way increases my safety and loot, but I'm way more likely to be found. But right now, that's fine, because I need stuff. Another plastic bag, that's worth hanging on to. String, scrap of foil. Ooh, black shirt. Put that on, that helps me stay warm. And the water I'm going to put in that bottle. Okay. Left shoe. Makeshift rag shoe. Yeah. It's not going to last long. I mean, that's better than nothing on my feet. And again, it comes down to that. Helps me stay warm. Ooh, another multi-tool. Let's see. No. There's a way to... I haven't thought about this in a while. What was the control to make it rotate? No. No. Okay, hold on. Destroy, split, stack, shift. Alright. There is a way to rotate it, and I cannot remember how to do it. I am drawing a complete blank on that. But for now, instead of just... I'll look that up another time. I can just do that. Okay. I want to take those. And I would like to take this foil, because that's actually... And these assorted small parts. Because I could actually do something with those at some point. But I don't have room for them. If I could remember how to turn this dang things, then that'd be another story. Because then I could fit one of them right there. But at least I know I can come back here if I ever need to. Whoops. Sorry about that. There we go. Helps if I push the right buttons. Okay. I know I'm taking a while here. I'm sorry, guys. Condition screen. I wish I had some cloth to bandage myself up. And the minor cut and the bruise. But anyways, let's get out of that and do some more scavenging. Okay. Give me some scraps. Oh, yes, plastic sled. Crowbar with strap. That's the first time I've ever seen something like that. But anyways, I can put this in my, as a vehicle. And right now, let's see, do I have medium length of string? Alright, check this out. So we do that, and then we put in the string. Oh, not enough move left. Oh, I'm sorry, I keep hitting the wrong button. Alright, let's get out of this. I need to end turn. Now I can do some crafting. Alright, so watch this. So do that, do that. Now with strap. Before it was kind of cumbersome, and now it won't be. Alright, there we go. Now it's a vehicle. Whoa. Oh, it's a laptop. Empty out that battery. Closed laptop. Well, anyways. Laptop battery. Empty. Put that back in there. Open. On. Ah. Not enough power. Close. Crude torch. Anyways, now a lot of these things that I was wanting to keep couldn't, I cannot put on a sled. Glad I decided to search again. Yeah, all that, I can build fires with some of that stuff. Take the torches, those are always good. Alright, now I want to use this map, because I'm trying to find where civilization is. Once cheap and ubiquitous at roadside stops, these pocket road maps have become something of an archaeological tool for modern scavengers. You carefully unfold the giant leaf and try to make sense of where you are. Okay, so we haven't really figured out the clues yet that I'm supposed to be looking for Detroit, but it still gives you the option to look for it, because it seems like there's something coming from that way. You recognize Detroit, even if everything else in your memory is missing. As cities go, it's one of the bigger ones. You trace a route from where you are to the city. Confirm. Alright, now I can finish looking at the map. You can carefully fold the map again. Okay, so now I can look at my mini-map and I know Detroit's way over there. Alright, so I didn't do too much. I did more of explaining the game at this point. But it's a start. Hopefully you all enjoyed that little bit and it wasn't too boring of me just rambling on about different things and not really getting much productively done. But I want to play this more. I do enjoy this game. I hope you guys enjoyed this game, what little bit I did get done. And hopefully I'll survive long. I actually found some clothes, which normally it takes me forever, so I don't think I'm going to freeze to death, which has been a way I have died a lot in this game. But anyways, if you liked this video, please click on that like button. Please leave me some comments, some feedback, tell me how I'm doing. I definitely want to hear what you guys have to say about everything I do here. Though, in the meantime, I will see you all later.